Yes, a very good evening to everyone from wherever you're watching us from. Welcome to Talanta MKU, and this is the 18th of July 2025. And this week, we have been having the one crisis that is affecting all comrades across the country, none other than the issue of Helb. Well, with us is none other than the Mkusa elect president, Mr. Evans Kiprono. He's going to be here with us, and we're going to talk about the health issues because he's more enlightened in that and he has been following. Alafu ana to steam. So we're going to dive right into it. If you just joined us, remember to share that link to a friend. Subscribe, share, and comment. Uliza hiyo swali yenye uko nayo. Mr. Kiprono is here for you. Habari yako?
Nzuri sana. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
You're welcome.
And for also recognizing the Mkusa leadership.
Yes.
Because when I'm here, I represent the entire Mkusa and also the entire students' body. It's a pleasure.
True.
For someone who is following us for the first time, I'm Kiprono Evans Korir, a nursing student, and also currently serving as the president of Mkusa.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming once again. So today our actually main agenda is the health issue. It's such a crucial topic and it's a crisis, a crisis. Because I've been following up and I remember in your interview after KBC, that is when the government broke the news about the health and how the situation is currently. And that really was a trigger for you. What is your take and what's your stance for them not dispersing the health?
Now, actually, basically, when it comes to education, it's one of the main thing, of course. It's one of the weapons for the future of our youths and the future of our generation. So education, as it has been said, it is an equalizer to everything. And when someone tries to tamper with it, it means he or she is tampering with the future that we are expecting to have. And the future that we are having as the young population, or even the young Kenyans, is only on education. So help loan cases, as you have said, I was in KPC, and we were also addressing the issues on the Gen Z and government.
Yeah.
And of course, when we speak on the Gen Z, it's also our youths who are in universities and technical institutions.
Yeah.
Today, being here, this morning I had a privilege of visiting Choco House. That is where the principal secretary and the CS for education are in their offices. When they gave us an information on the same day I was in KPC, they were telling us that those who are joining on September will not get help loans. It was actually a trigger to us because how comes, for heaven's sake, in the first time, the help loans are pronouncing to us that we don't have the help loans for the first years who are joining us on September. And yet, they have given out a leeway for people to apply for it. Then why are they applying? Before even we talk on the September cases, let's speak on the previous ones. Last semester, we allowed our students in MKU to sit for their exams. They did their exams, and their status for help was on disbursement. We gave them an opportunity, they sat for the exams. Up to date, they have not received any amount of help loans to their accounts. I've tried to talk with the administration. We have been actually trying to reach the government to see how best they can assist our students. But the help loans are saying they have no funds.
Okay, I would believe that the funds come from the government. And what do you think is the main issue for them not having money for education yet? Like part of the main agenda for the government is empowering education to the students.
Now, it comes to the issue of the governance and even the political arena. The governance is actually played part in the major position in the political goodwill. The politics of this nation are actually turning over to become the family kind of, because on the same day, they were passing information that there is no funds that are being allocated to September students. It is before 24 hours, we are getting the information from the Attorney General, the auditor, that there are some of the schools who are being funded by the government. The cost schools, that was the name that were used, and millions of money has been given to these cost schools. What is it trying to tell us? There are a lot of money in the government, but they are misusing it. They are not prioritizing the opportunities. They are not prioritizing the activities.
Yeah.
That is why you will find most of the money being embezzled, and the education sector is failing. Today, I sat down with majority of the student leaders from different universities. I don't want to mention their names.
Okay.
But one of them were telling me that they are going to close their campus in Nairobi so that they can only concentrate to their own main campus, which is located in Karen. So to me, the government is actually lacking behind when it comes to sorting their issues on the bills to the universities. Yeah. They have money is there in the government, but them they are misusing the money, these political leaders.
Badly.
Yeah, they are being allocated, they are allocating badly, and they are using their own accounts to steal the money. Okay. It's actually, the thing that is killing the education system is the corruption that is happening. Right. And it's actually on the public figure. If you can find more than 20 schools being funded by the government for the last 4 years, not even 1 year, for the last 4 years, being given millions of money. And let me tell you, for example, MKU, for us to finish one academic, one academic 1 year, we'll have spent more than 5 billion. 5 billion, not million, more than 5 billion in a year. The structures, the academic, to pay the staffs, all those. So imagine now these cost schools, what I've been doing for the whole 4 years. So it means they have been taking billions of money in every academic year, because that is the expenditure that they are having. So to mean this amount of money being allocated to these cost schools, it is not that the government doesn't know. They know what they are doing because they were the one who are registering it. True. So actually the government is failing us when it comes to education system. It has. The new funding model that we had, it's actually not serving us. It's only serving those students who are in Band 1 and 2, because them they pay less amount of money. But you see now there are some of our students who appeal for it, and up to date they have not get any information. Today we gave out an appointment with the cabinet secretary for education. That is Julius. And I don't know if he's a professor or a doctor, but we are having an appointment with him, preferably next week. We'll discuss. We are trying to be diplomatic as much as possible, so that if that diplomatic way fails, the next is us to go to the streets, because that is the only language that the government understands. Okay,
so Mr. Kiprono, I'm going to use your words against you right now. You said that the only option left is for us to go back to the streets. Yet, I remember before the protests of Sabasaba, you had actually publicized that people should not demonstrate. What makes you think that this demonstration is going to be any safer, and why are you advocating for it right now?
The Sabasaba and 25th June, we had demonstration, and I came out publicly and I said, let us not go. Because on 25th, they were commemorating our lost heroes, that is the Chensi.
Yes.
The second one on Sabasaba, they were also commemorating what has been happening long years ago when they were fighting for multi-party. So when it comes to the larger picture of it, we didn't get the real objective of what was happening in this demonstration. Even me, if I could be told, why are you going for demonstration? Majority of the people, we were asking, mbona unaenda demonstration?
Okay, but most of the people knew that tunaenda juu, tunafanya this in memory of the souls we lost. That was the reason. So, like, what makes you think that pia hii maandamano itakuwa successful, hawatago out?
You see, Elizabeth, when it comes to commemoration of life, there are different parts. When we are fighting for the justice of someone, sometimes it makes a lot of sense, and of course we were doing so. But you will find at this particular point, instead of us saying this is what we are fighting for. Last year, it was actually very candid and very clear kind of thing. We were rejecting finance bill, number one. We were denying and refusing the incompetent kind of leadership in the cabinet secretaries. And immediately after that one, they rescheduled. They changed all the cabinet secretaries. But now the government even didn't listen to everything They even had only recycled some of the cabinet secretaries. So for now, we knew what we were fighting at that particular point. We were rejecting a finance bill. There was also incompetency when it comes to leadership. It was also about issues on transparency and accountability. Those were the things that we were fighting for. This time around, you can't tell me, Elizabeth, you'll just come out today and you say, I'm demonstrating only to commemorate the life of someone. At some point, it doesn't make sense. For this one, for the early loans, I know it touches majority of the people. Number one, our students, majority of them are depending on the early loans. Number two, majority of them are coming from humble backgrounds.
Okay, before we continue, cutting you short.
Yes.
Most people will argue that this is a private institution, and they don't know that we actually access Helb facilities and their help. How does that work? Because I'm sure there are students who also don't know that Helb is usually given out here at Mount Kenya University.
I could wish also to clarify, in as much as we are in private institution, we are also public student in private institution. And being private, the word private means the government is not supporting the staffs and the structures of the university, but it is supporting the students. So the institution itself, that is the structures and the staffs and all those, is being paid by an individual, a private person. But the students who are in this institution are public students. That is why you will find those who are joining on September have been blessed by COOPs. Majority of them have been blessed by, even me myself, even you yourself. You are blessed by COOPs. Yeah. So it means we are public students in a private institution. But now the government has to be accountable also for us. That is why we get HELB loans.
And at what point are we eligible for the HELB loans? Because I'm sure not all students get access of that.
All the bachelor students are eligible of getting HELB loans, but now certificate and diploma they don't. Okay. Diploma only gets in technical institution, that is TVETs. But for us, the bachelors, we get through the HELB loan board. Okay. So all the bachelor students, that is why for now they have open applications for those who will be joining on September. And the application is on. Okay. Yeah.
So now, Kiprono, you didn't give me a correct answer. Do you feel like going back to the street is the only option, considering that right now the Gen Zs, they're just waiting for a trigger to get to the streets and demonstrate and distract and destroy? And okay, as much as we are not the persons who are doing that, people are saying that the goons are being sent to do that. Don't you feel that either the government or the Gen Zs are going to take advantage of that situation and continue doing what they've been doing in the previous mandamanos?
For me, I disagree with that, because it depends on the organizers. If me, I will be on the forefront organizing for demonstration, I don't expect the same to happen. Number one, if it is my students in Mount Kenya University, I normally know that we need to involve the administrative stakeholders. Number one, the security agencies, which is always the first one. We have the inspector here, police station, we have the OCS in Thika, we have assistant county commissioner. When we go and explain to them that the reason why we are demonstration is because, number one, diplomacy has failed. So if diplomacy has failed, and this is our nation, then we have to go to the streets so that they can listen to us. We'll write a formal letter, and then when we are starting our own demonstration, if we are starting here from gate A, we should be having also the security, because they need to guard us. And our student will be identified. We'll have our own placards. Okay. In every placards that we are having, it has to mention HELB loan issues. Number 1, 2, 3 agendas that we are fighting for. So it has to be having all those objectives. Everyone who is on street should be having a placard, and it should be colored, which particular color. If it is white, all should be white. If it is blue, all should be blue, so that there will be a uniformity in whatever we are doing. If in case someone or these goons who have been bought from Kiandutu or any other place, we'll already know that this is not ours. And because of the security agencies who are with us when we are demonstrating, we tell them these are very wrong people, let them go. Yeah, that is what we'll be doing. If it means us going to the street, that will be the direction that I will be taking. Because I also understand, I don't want to endanger my comrades. I know the situation that they are in. So I need to be much specific and very categorical, because it is not only Mount Kenya University. We have also CTEC, we have also CREATSA, We have also UON, we have KU, we have JKUAT, and all the other universities who are facing the same challenges, because a comrade in Mount Kenya University is facing the same challenge that Pwani University, like Kibia, is also facing the same.
Challenges. Okay, so I want you to clear this, whether it's a rumor or it's actually true. Some articles of you have been captured saying that you had said that the demonstrations are going to take place in 2 weeks from, was it last week?
Yeah, sure. I had to mention it. When I was in KPC, I told them in the next 2 weeks, we need to be on streets demonstrating. And it's just true. Because next week, when we'll be applying the diplomacy. If it fails, that is the only option. Because we only have 2 options. It is us to come and sit down. If it fails, then we go to the streets, because that is the language that most of the people understand. When they see us in streets is when they want now to respond.
Okay.
If today you need support, you yourself, and you are silent, they will not come. So until when you have now raised an alarm, maybe you are in hospital or what, that is when they will come. Let me use the example politically. Okay. We have this Mwenyewe, KK Mwenyewe.
Yeah, KK,
when he was actually fighting for maybe, what can I use? Imitating the former deputy president. Yeah. He never responded to him, but when he was dead,
he did come to his rescue.
Yeah, that is how our people are much. I don't want to use those bad names, but you look at the picture. When you now sound much, is when they will come back to you. But when you are silent, they will never. That is why at this point they have never called on classes. Okay. What are we going to do to our students who are actually divide their studies? What are we going to do to our students who are struggling much to meet their basic needs? Okay. Because even in MKU, nowadays we don't receive upkeep. And you see the life itself in Mount Kenya University or in Thika, it's much expensive as compared to even the tuition fee that we are paying in Mount Kenya University. So we were trying to preach the same content or the gospel to the public that we also need from the private students to get the upkeep fees, and then to get also the tuition fee. By then, we'll have assisted them both academically and also in the social life in their campus.
Okay. Yeah. So do you feel that the Helb issue is the only thing that the government is not fulfilling when it comes to us students?
Basically, because that is the most common thing that is facing all of us, but alongside also the grants being given to our students, because Helb, it is a loan. We also need to get the grants to our students, whereby when you get fees being paid by the government, maybe 40%, at least it will be a plus to you. So, and that is the thing that the government has failed. We are also having the private public students complaining that their staffs are not being paid. The bills are not being cleared. It's only that in MKU we are safe because the staffs are being paid by the university. Majority of the staffs and even the structures in the institution being paid by the institution itself, the owner of the institution. But now when it comes to public, you will find some of the lecturers, they don't get their money. The structures in those universities are very bad. So those are the things that in the education system it is failing. Okay. Because education, it incorporates everyone, both the staffs and the students and also the university management. Okay. Yeah.
We've seen betrayals coming from our leaderships, and I'm asking this just in case the government decides to reach out and negotiate with you guys, and probably not disband the Helb at that time or immediately and give you other offers. How sure are we that you're not going to change your stand and still continue fighting for our rights?
Well, I'm a man of my own standards and my own principle. That is the values that always drives me. Because if today I'm fighting for this thing, I must ensure that this is the only thing I'm fighting for until I get it. Last time when I was going against demonstration, despite all social pressures, the political pressures, some people coming out and saying Kiprona has been made, all those things, I came to ground and I tell them, give me the evidence, give me the photos, give me any evidence that you feel there is something that maybe Kiprona have been compromised. And I stand to the truth and I say, this is the direction we are going to take. If you go to the streets, it's upon you. If you decide to go your direction, it's upon you. Now, this one, we have said we are going to apply the diplomatic kind of approach to ensure that we get our rights. If that will fail, it means we are redirecting our efforts to another direction. And of course, I'm always someone who come out publicly and I say, this is the thing that has happened. If today we stop fighting for it, I need to say why. If today we have to go for the street, I need to say also why.
Okay.
So there must be every kind of reason that we are going to say.
Okay.
So for everything, for me, I'm very sure that I will fight for it until my last time. When I know that this has failed, I will also come and I tell you now this, I've done my part. It is now the government to do their own part.
Okay.
If they have failed also, we leave it to the Lord. But I don't believe in giving up. We must fight until the last minute.
Okay,
Yeah.
you have presented yourself as a fighter, but we have had issues. Okay, it has actually happened between now and the last interview we had, that you had interfered with Mkusa viewpoint, and that is where the students air out their grievances, and most of them come out there and get help from those spaces. Is it true that you had tried to tamper with the viewpoint, and what was the main reason, if at all you had?
I think those are the same thing I'm telling you about the naysayers. Always people try to bring all this communication. If today you have an issue with someone, go and handle your issues at a different place, not involving me. You being my friend today, and maybe you went out and mistake to someone, me being blamed as the president and you being in my office, I should not carry your cross. Everyone should carry their own cross. And number two, there is something you have mentioned, that majority of the students have been getting the support from maybe some groups or what, of which me I can authenticate it. I also do believe that we have several platforms in Mount Kenya University. We have WhatsApp group, we have even the physical groups, we have also clubs and association, we have also our own association, Mkusa. We have these offices, which students are benefiting from it. They normally call there and request for their support, and they're being granted the support. So we don't restrict ourselves to only one group.
Okay.
How many students am I having in MKU? We have that 6,000 students. Our WhatsApp group having 1,000 people, you want to tell me it is having the entire people? Even the logics. It's about logics. Yeah. So that one I don't actually comment on that because I was not part and parcel of it. Whoever was perpetuating it knows the best, and maybe he or she is in a good position to explain themselves. But me, I don't interfere with the programs for the students. I don't interfere with the things that are happening for our students in the university. So for me, I support, but not to damage.
Okay.
That is the only thing I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are we looking towards as students of Mount Kenya University, apart from the Helb issues? What other projects are pending, and what are your priorities right now for us all?
We are now going to the final semester of our service.
Yeah.
And in this final semester, it's all about literacy time. I've done my part when it comes to building forums for the students, forums of engagement, forums of ensuring our students get to be heard, forums ensuring we teach our students on the mentorship, the skills, the leadership journey. We are now focusing on the assisting those students who are facing challenges of the school fees. That is why I did not talk of it on the first semester. This is now the second semester, and we are closing it. And I'm now addressing those challenges because those was part of my manifestos. Very early in September, we'll be receiving the scholarships from the university. And by that, we'll have known how many students benefited and how many still needs our support. By that, we can also see how best we can assist our students in regards to progression in their academics. So for now, I'm focusing on mentorship, ensuring I also leave a legacy. I also leave someone who will always say, Kiprono did like this and assisted me in this and this particular place. When Kiprono was the president, he did like this and this and this and this. So I'm trying to nurture other leaders, other talented people. That is why we are bringing engagement. Like for today, we had an event that brings together all our students when it comes to talents, artists, all those things. Because when they get mentors on ground, they also see there is hope in their future. So for now, it's about spreading hope and leaving a legacy to our institution, because we are coming to the end of our regime. That is on the semester, the final semester. Then we leave also to other people to serve the rest part of it. So I'm focusing on ensuring there is procreation of our students when it comes to school fees, mentoring young leaders who are also looking up to us, and also ensuring that those people who are much talented and much skilled get also opportunities to still build higher and higher every day.
Okay. You've talked about today's event. Was it from your office?
Of course, when there is an external event, it has to come through the office. So the students' welfare. I remember last semester they were to come, but they came towards the end of the semester. So I told them, come next semester.
Okay.
I had also approached the Safaricom. Of course, they were to come like 2 weeks ago. But they normally like coming through a media station.
Okay.
So through this collaborative approach of them, they now managed to come through my office. And of course, we need everyone when it comes to our space, so that we ensure that we use all the available resources. Yes, they came through my office during Mkusa.
I was present during the event. Then if it did come from your office, I feel like you're not doing a very good job in mobilizing the students, because at some point the event had even stopped because of the ongoing exams. Do you feel like there was improper planning, or the event was just having hiccups of its own through your office?
Yeah, in every organizing an event every day, it's actually the hardest thing. I remember we started planning 3 weeks ago, but now the problems comes in. Them, they depend on a client. They delayed in releasing the resources. Actually, yesterday is when they were telling me the client have confirmed.
Okay.
That is not the YouTube and the Safaricom. Then we started yesterday doing mobilization. Majority of our students on Thursday, they finished their classes and maybe they went home. So for us, we did our part. Actually, getting that number of students today was the hardest thing, because we normally start our preparation in mobilizing an event 1 week ago. So we started yesterday, we were like 12 hours, the event have started, because it started in early morning today around 10.
Yeah.
But our students, majority of them, they are away, they are even visiting their places. And number two, the timing of event also, we have exams ongoing. That is why you find the event started very late, because of the ongoing exams. And even students will not much collaborate and participate when it comes to our events when it is approaching the semester, the end of the semester.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Mr. President, as we wind up, I would like you to talk to the students out there, tell them about the Helb, the Mandamano, the mobilization you have, and the plans you have for them for the future. You have probably 3 minutes for that.
Thank you. Thank you so much to our students in Mount Kenya University. I will start by saying thank you so much for your continued support, for ensuring always you stand with us as Mkusa, ensuring that you always support our events, our activities, and despite the challenges that we are facing in leadership, we always try as much as possible, because we are all students. We have the same denominator. It's only that we have got the highest position of speaking on behalf of you. So I still tender my promise to ensure that I deliver as what I had promised, and to always be optimistic. The continuity in our studies depend on the leadership that we are having in our welfare. I've started collecting the reports on the Helb loan issues, and majority have brought their cases to my office. Around 20 of them who are actually facing these challenges. Patch number 6119 is the most outspoken one, and I've already collected the reports. And by next week is when we are starting following up with the Helb loans, the treasury, the education system. And then by that, I will also give you a feedback. Number 2 is on our exams that is ongoing. I could wish to wish you all the best. And as we approach the end of the semester, stay committed to your academics, stay committed to whatever it brought you to the university. And whenever there is any challenge, feel free to reach out to us. Feel free to speak out. Don't die alone. There is always a way out when it comes to our own personal challenges. You can always find someone to speak to. You can always find someone and find a shoulder to lean on. That is the promise that I can give unto you. We are all students. We are all in the same environment. We are all in the same premises, and there is no one else who can defend us if not you, to come out and speak so that we can defend you as the student leadership. Thank you for the opportunity that you have given unto us. For me personally, I don't take it for granted. I take it with a lot of humility and to ensure that I did my best when it comes to service delivery. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Kiprono, for availing yourself and coming and clearing the issue about Helb. We are hoping that the students are going to be well mobilized, and the comrades, please, when that time comes, just be organized. Don't go to destroy, because these businesses that you're destroying are your parents and someone else's parents. So please, mind the other person, and let's have a peaceful demonstration and hope that the government is going to hear us. And that, ladies and gentlemen, has brought us to, okay.
To finish, comrades, we are going to give you a feedback on the if we are going to streets or not, but most probably if the diplomatic way will not assist us, we will go out there, not even to assist our own selves. I'm not a beneficiary of Helb loans at this point because my time has expired, but if we are to call you for the streets, you are going to fight not only for yourself, but also for your brothers and sisters who are joining this year and even next year. So when you call out, we will give out all the instructions and follow that order, because we also ensure that there will be a peaceful march to and fro the places that we are going for. We'll ensure the security of our comrades and we'll guard you. I personally, I will be there on ground to defend you. So always stay peaceful as always, and let's follow the instruction that we are given by our leadership. We stand together in solidarity to ensure we get the necessary services and the justice.
Okay,
Thank
are
you.
you together with the comrades president in this?
As I told you, I don't know who is comrades president.
You do.
I don't know, because who are the comrades?
Okay, the comrades president, Mark.
Maybe you say Mark Nyangweso.
Yes.
Of course, when we are fighting for the common cases, it is all our students who are facing the same challenge. And of course, we normally come up together.
Are you on board with him?
We are on board as the students of Mount Kenya University. No one is, not unless those who are paying for themselves school fees.
Okay.
We are together in this.
Him, but he's our representative to you guys. And so with that, ladies and gentlemen, that marks the end of our today's segment. Keep following us on all our socials at Talanta MKU, and please stay safe, demonstrate safely in case that happens, and plug a friend to tell a friend. So Addison is going to be here with the entertainment segment that has